Welcome back everyone to the next episode of my island playthrough on ARK Survival Evolved. I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into this one. I have found a giant frog, a nice red one, level 156 I think it is. Hang on, let me just double check that. 156, there we go. I have been looking for absolutely ages trying to find a good level, and I've killed so many instead to try and get higher levels to respawn, and it just wasn't working. So I'm going to have to go with this one. I really was hoping for a 180, and the reason for that is because there's just so many frogs that I thought maybe if I churn through a couple, or a couple hundred, I'd eventually find a good one. But annoyingly it didn't seem that way. So I've kind of gone with this one, 156. I'm not even going to bother looking at any other frogs, even if I see some on the way home. I'm not going to tempt fate. I'm happy with this one. I'm going to leave it like this. It'll have to do. Obviously, it's higher level than I'd usually get on a standard game because I've raised the levels to 180. So I can't complain in that aspect. I'm just going to... I don't know how this is going to go. I want to check this drop out because it's got the circle around it, but I don't want him flying away. Okay, I'm going to have to do this quickly. He should run back to the swamp, so if I drop him down there. Give it a quick Ready? Wow. That was so not worth it. Oh no, where's he gone? Oh. I was terrified. I didn't like that. Luckily, he's trapped in here somewhere. There he is. Alright. Let's head on back to the base. So yeah, we're going to get him tamed up today. I was looking at getting a beaver, however someone commented on my last video, and thank you for that, about getting a mammoth instead, and the reason for that is down to the wood harvesting. A mammoth not only has better weight, but is a lot easier to tame. They tame quicker because a beaver does take ages. Not only that, they're quite rare, and mammoths, they are everywhere in the snow biome. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get one of them instead. I think that's a much better option. But obviously to do that, the obstacle is the fact that we need some fur armor, which I haven't got, and I've got next to no pelt. I've got like a tiny bit of hair from when I cut my hair for the thumbnail in the last episode. That is it. This is 30, which isn't going to get me very far. So I'm going to have to find some dire bears probably at the best bet. I think you must be able to get pelt from dire bears, surely, because they're in the redwoods. So getting the pelt from the redwoods allows us to make the armor, which will allow us to then go into the tundra biome. So yeah, that's the plan at least anyway. So we're going to have a look at doing that this episode. Now I've got bowlers in my inventory because my plan is I'm going to drop him on the platform, drop the frog that is, on the tree platform base, and bowler him as soon as I can and hope that he doesn't just jump off the edge, because I don't know if these guys are going to do that or not. So this will be quite interesting. I've got to be really quick, essentially, that's all I know. If I go on... Oh! You went past my base then. Okay. I've put all my dinosaurs away, just for you those wondering, into the dino storage. If you're wondering where they are exactly, they're just in the S Plus craft station. Now I'm going to put him in here. He's probably going to jump out anyway, but just in case he doesn't, it would help. So I've got my bowlers ready. Item slot 7. Okay, let's do it. That failed miserably, but I can still get him. Come on. What? Oh no, this isn't good. I'm sure that went straight through him. Right, let's try this again. Let's try to put him in the trap. He didn't even fall in the trap. I mean, that was embarrassing. He kind of leapt forward as I let go. So, there we go. Okay. Is he going to do anything? What is going on? Yes. Okay. Make sure he's a passive. Quickly trank him out. Oh, forgot about that. Maybe I shouldn't stand in front of him. I wonder how many he's going to take. Hopefully not too many. See, what I don't want is obviously where he's aggroed on me now, for him to just jump out of the little box there, because I don't know how high they can jump. So this will be interesting. Obviously, the smart choice would have been to put a ceiling on it. That probably would have been a good idea. But I don't always think like that, I'm afraid. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, he's twitching, he's tweaking, he's bugging out, absolutely bugging out. Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some prime meat in his inventory, and then I will be right back once he's all tamed up. Okay, so the frog has woken up. It's fully tamed, level 233. Got the saddle on it, the silly saddle that we picked up from episode 2 from a supply drop, I think it was. Judging by the stats, it's got a really good stamina. The weight is a bit poor. Melee's okay, and health is a bit poor as well. So, despite obviously the high level that we tamed it at, I'm still not massively happy with the stats here. So I think I'm gonna run around a little bit, see if I can do a bit of killing, get this thing leveled up. Because looking at it, it definitely needs it. Now I've got to remember though to zap this everyone passive. I'm gonna pick you up, take you with me. I'm just gonna risk it. Here we go. Jump off the edge. Look at that, already got. Yeah, nice difference there. Jump off. It's a bit high there. Let's have a look. Let's see. Okay. So look at that damage. 10 damage from a Carno. And at level 156 Carno, you know, I don't want to kill you, because I might actually take you down the line. I've seen a lot of Dodics on the beach around here. I don't usually see that sort of stuff. Oh no, not the Microraptors. Oh, bugs. Perfect. Yeah, they're just not doing any damage to us, so it's just silly. It's just absolutely silly. Almost to knock him out before I killed him. Is he knocked out as well? Oh yeah. Well, I don't really need you, so I have to say goodbye. Sorry about that. 5 levels. Gets a 300 weight. Luckily, Cementing Pace doesn't weigh anything, so that's good. Probably just gonna do a bit of health first, just so I got that survivability in case something does happen. Okay then. Oh wait a minute. Where's my spyglass? Seriously? It stole my spyglass? That is so annoying. That's really annoying. Oh, good now, man. Come on. Oh, Trions. Oh, I didn't realise. See, what's going on? Why am I doing this? I'm not wasting my time with Dillo, man. That's so annoying. I'm not fapping around with that. Absolutely no chance. Oh, it's just so annoying having a spyglass. I'm just gonna have to hope I don't bump into anything too high of a level, because although I've got a really good saddle, it's not like the strongest tame, full stop, you know, regardless of what equipment you've got with it. The frog isn't like a massively strong thing at all, really. So any sort of large carnivores I will still get. I will probably still get eaten. Pardon me. So yeah, I don't know, we've still got to keep an eye out for that, I suppose. I just want to get see some bugs. I know you can get a lot of bugs on the shores around here. Obviously the swamp's full of them, but I don't want to get knocked off by a capro if I'm in the swamp. So I'm not too sure on that one. I just know that usually you get a lot of bugs on these shores. I just haven't seen any at the moment. Obviously we had that little group earlier. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so I actually made it over to... Alright, so I actually made it over to, like, the swamp area, border, I guess. Over by the redwoods, over here. I'm hoping to find just a few groups of bugs around. I mean, there's just... One thing that I've seen far too many of is microraptors. Now, everyone hates microraptors, including myself, because I think they're the ones that stun you and knock you off your mount. So I've been very quickly running away from them where I can. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just running too fast, but I just haven't seen any bugs. I mean, usually they're everywhere, because when you start the game, like when you first make a new world or something like that, you just seem to get swarmed by them all the time. But now all of a sudden, now I'm actually on the frog hunting for them. I can't see them. It's always the way. So this is a bit annoying, really. Huh. Okay, so I'm still looking for bugs. Typical, isn't it? Oh, that's just so annoying. I've spent absolutely ages. Oh, I don't know what to do about that. Is it worth the extra levels? I don't know. I think I might just stick with the frog I've got. That's so annoying. I think if I do come across a 180, then I will grab it, because you can't turn something down like that. But for now, I'm just going to stick with my level. Is that a bug? That's a bug. I finally found one. Oh my god, there's another one. Too high though, I can't reach him. Woo! There's a lot of you guys. There's another one. Get him. Hell yeah, look at that. 28 cement base and chitin as well. Couldn't ask for any more. Okay, so after roaming around the swamp for a little bit trying to find some bugs, I got a little bit of got some cementing paste there and some more in the frog's inventory there. But I wasn't really finding as many as I like. It took a while to kind of get this amount here. So I've started making my way into the redwoods because I know that these swamp cavers around here. But I found this little lake which I completely forgot about, and it's such a lovely base location. So I might consider building a little outpost in a future video around here maybe. I think that would look really cool. But obviously in here are the Hesperornis, which you can use for organic polymer. There's quite a few around. I was going to have a quick look, see if you get any otters in here though. Because an otter is always handy to have for insulation, because they do both hypothermic and hypothermic, so insulation for both the hot and cold temperatures. But I can't seem to be seeing anything other than piranhas and troodons. So, I don't know, I'll keep an eye out for that. Now there is this drop over here. It's got the little yellow line around it, so let's have a quick look. Oh wow, okay. I'll take them so I don't keep getting attacked. I'll have a better look at them in just a second. Right, what we got? A Cheilotherium saddle, I think that's how you say that one. 69.2 armor, that's pretty good. And a Megalosaurus saddle, 106.4. Again, that's ridiculous. Considering that was only a purple drop, that wasn't even a yellow or red one. That was a like a middle range with the yellow ring around it. That is some insane numbers coming from some armor sets. So wow, yeah, that's quite impressive. So I don't know why I've dropped that, to be honest. Yeah, I'm sure we'll make use of them someday. I just got to find a way of getting them back to the base. Now, what I'm gonna do is, in the area, I'm aware that the swamp cave is around here. I think it's up the hill. I'm just gonna go up here, and I know I'm not fully kitted for the swamp cave, because you need like some scuba gear and some like gas masks and all, because it's quite a toxic cave. I'm gonna give it a go anyway and just see how quickly I die from from the toxic gases in the cave. I'd imagine it's pretty fast. Okay, so I'm not sure how the audio is going to be going into here, because I know the audio changes a lot. So just letting you know. Should I put a sleeping bag? I feel like I should, just in case. And then if I make a storage box, thatch and wood. Oh, okay. And then what I'll do is I'll put my Argentavis, which is in my inventory, I'll put her in the storage box, so that if worse comes to worse and I end up dying in there, I can at least spawn back here, get the storage box, get the RG from the inventory, and obviously I can leave the saddles here too, so they don't weigh me down. It just gives me another chance, just in case. I'm not usually this forward thinking, to be honest. I don't know what's come over me to do this, but I bet you I'll be glad I have, if the worst had happened. So yeah, I'll just leave. I won't need my gun. I might need my sword. Yeah, I think that'll do. Keep some food on me. Right, let's have a quick look. Pump some levels. I'm just going to sit here and feed the frog though, to make sure that the health is maxed, because I just don't know how quickly or how this is going to go. Because obviously with the dino count being 1.2, I know that this cave has a lot of bugs in it anyway. So with that increased count, I don't know how it's going to go down. So I'm going to give this a go. Get the frog all fed up, and yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so this is me after making the video, looking back at this next clip. I'm not really too sure why I thought that I would be able to do this cave after looking at the information on the wiki afterwards, which I'm going to recommend now. Always do it beforehand, okay? Because looking here, I had absolutely no idea what I was actually doing. It says here I need a pike, crossbows, obviously cooked meat, which I did have, stimulants, which is a really good idea, medical brews for some health, Kalian soup to help with the hot temperatures, bug repellent, obviously that's a good idea, and it says here about a flamethrower, which we can't get yet, or a metal spike wall to block off passages, and then obviously the gas mask and ghillie armor. I had no idea. I didn't take any of that with me, which is why, well, as you'll see, I didn't do too well. So yeah, top tip, definitely do your research beforehand. Definitely recommend doing that. So yeah, before anyone comes at me for this, I've looked after I guess that kind of helps. Not really, I suppose. Anyway, get back to it. Okay, so the frog is fully fed up. Got as much help as I can as of this moment, 5,200. I think that will be plenty, to be honest. Melee doesn't need to be that high because it has a massive damage boost against all the bugs. That just comes with the frog itself. So let's give this a go. My armor's pretty low. I probably won't get very far, so I'm not expecting much from this. So, you know, going with low hopes, and then if something good happens, I'll be surprised. Let's give it a go. Okay. Okay, I don't know what to expect. I'm really hard. It does look really cool in here though, actually. Yes, I'm already suffocating. Okay, that... Wow. I'm not going to get very far, am I? Okay. Okay, I'm freaking out. No, I believe it, I believe it. I'm 258! Okay, no, I'm getting out, I'm getting out. No. Oh my god, am I going to make it? I saw all those bugs down there. They're just past that little doorway there. That little corridor bit. If I could just get past there. So what do I need then? I know it's like scuba gear and stuff. I could definitely do with some health packs. Make some health brews, I think they are. I could do that in some cooking pots when I get back to the base. I'll probably give that a go. I just didn't realise it did so much damage to you though. That's ridiculous. Didn't mean to do that. And obviously the creatures are so high, the levels are so high. Yeah, I could probably do with a shotgun actually. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit ahead of myself here. Maybe I should wait a little while before I go into any sort of caves. Get a better some weapons really to help the frog out in it. But okay, yeah. What I'll do then is for now, I'll just collect all my stuff up, pick this up because I won't need this. Grab all my stuff. And I'm just going to quickly fly back to the base. I think I've got enough cementing paste for now anyway. I mean, that seems plenty for a little bit. So, yeah, let's quickly pick you up. I'll grab your cementing paste. I'll grab the recipe as well. And let's get out of it. So we made it back to the base safely. I just went around and found out some berries to continue making some narcotics, just so that's constantly on the go. I want to get back to the original point. I want to get the mammoth. To get that I need some fur armor, so I'm just going to go on a little killing spree around the redwoods. Killing some megatheriums. What else can get the megalosaurus. Things like that, some creatures like that, in hopes that we can get enough pelt to make armor. Now I know you need quite a bit of pellets to do that, so I don't know how much we're going to get from these creatures. I've only got a hatchet to harvest them with. Let's have a look. See what kind of numbers we're dealing with. Oh wow, okay, so 100 pellets, that's quite a lot. How much do we actually need? Let me put this up to 80, 96, so let's just say 180 between the two. Well, 190, no I guess it's 190, so 250, 300, I need about 350 pelt in total, and I've got 100 already, so that's pretty good. What should we do? Okay, so we're back. I've got all the pelt I needed for some fur armor, and we are now in the snow biome, tundra biome, whatever you want to call it really. I've found a mammoth just up here on the hill. 168, and I don't know about you, but I think that will do. I think that's a high enough level. Now the equipment I've brought with me, for those wondering, is I've got a harpoon gun with some net projectiles here, which I believe, after looking at the wiki, you can use to net the mammoth. I've got behemoth gates, which once it's netted, I will put these around it so it can't escape, and they're stone so it can't damage it. And then I've got a trank rifle here with trank darts. Now this is the rifle that I had the blueprint for from another episode. I found it in a loot drop, I think it was. the blueprint, and I'd been having some metal kind of smelting for a while now. So when I got back to the base after messing around with the frog and attempting the swamp cave for the first time, which wasn't very successful, I'd actually had enough metal to make this. I think it's just metal, wood, and hide, or something like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and probably kill everything in the area except that one mammoth, which could be a bit of a challenge, but we're gonna give it a go. So hopefully I don't get killed in the process. I just got to keep an eye out on the stamina. Killed without even triggering the other mammoth as well, so I'm just going to go ahead and whistle passive for you. Right, let's give this a go. Right. It's down. Okay. Right, I'm going to put all these doors on manual, just so I don't accidentally open them. There we go. Okay, yeah, and then from here, I'm hoping I can just trank it really until it passes out, so I don't know if it takes any extra damage from headshots or not. Is it traps? I'd be surprised if it wasn't. I think we're alright. Sweet. Alright, it's down now. It's just a case of protecting it. Now, annoyingly, I've only got Bedger berries to tame this thing. But I got a whole stack of them, so hopefully this won't take too long. I'm just going to get back on the bird and just scout the area, make sure nothing comes along to attack it, really. I might build some wooden spikes as well. Don't know if we're gonna get much fibre around these parts. Let's have a look, see how many I can make now. 4, that might just be enough to ward off the corners of the mammoth to stop anything from attacking it. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Assuming that's one bite, gonna be over a little bit. So I might have to come back to you guys when the mammoth is all awake. Just gonna put these spikes around it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just build some more spikes, and then I will see you all when it's all tamed. See you in a bit. Well, what an adventure it has been in these last 2 episodes, and we have finally got all the dinosaurs that we need. Well, for now at least, for all the harvesting needs that we need. Let's quickly run through what we got. So we got the Ankylosaurus here for metal, flint, stone, Doedicurus, sorry, for stone. The Beezel Bufo for cementing paste and chitin, and of course the mammoth, which we had just tamed a minute ago in the tundra biome over here. Now I know they don't harvest wood as well as I thought, however they do store it really well with the well, I haven't got any to show you actually, but they have that nice sort of what is it, weight reduction, that's the one. I think I got some wood somewhere, I don't know. Don't know where it is. That'll do. Yeah, let me quickly show you. So, yeah, look at that. 50 wood's only 6.3, whereas in my inventory it's 25. So that's really helpful. And obviously, the amount of weight they do have, I've only put a couple of levels into it. That's more than enough, and you have such a heavy weight reduction there. So yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty successful last 2 episodes. I'm pretty happy with this. I think what we're going to be doing in the next one is looking at trying to get a greenhouse going, which means we need another tree platform. So I'm probably going to be doing a lot of resource grinding between this episode and the next one. So when I do make the next episode, I'll probably have all the greenhouse bits ready to go. I'll just make a little video of building it pretty much and putting it together. So yeah, well, hopefully it will all go well. Hopefully nothing will happen in the meantime. Nothing happened to my gorgeous locks here in my hair as well. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty happy with this, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. So thank you very much for watching this episode. Don't forget to leave a like and leave a comment. I will reply to as many comments as I can. Well, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care now. Bye bye.